Kampala-style Savvy crowd thronged the Naguru Skies Hotel for the 2018 Abrayanz Style and Fashion Awards nominee release party. The NTV Style project was on duty per usual, took a couple of style notes, and tonight we bring you all the style that transpired that night. Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Tazibon Solomon, and joining me, per usual, is Bettina Tiana.
Good evening, welcome to the show. I'm thrilled to be here talking about the Aspers as their ambassador this year and influencer. We have so much to tell you about this show and the event, so make sure you keep glued to the Style Project as we talk about the fashion at the nominee release party 2018.
The little stunner, Sheila Gashumba.
Hey everyone, welcome to the show. Like I've been telling you guys, the Abrayanz Style and Fashion Awards are officially back, and recently they actually had a party to release the nominations, and some of your favorite, if not all your favorites, were nominated. So all you have to do is stick around and of course vote, and we're going to be finding out who wore it best and who failed at the nominees party.
And our guest for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, reigning Miss Tourism Uganda 2018, Kankwanzi Margaret. Welcome to the NTV Style Project.
Thank you very much. I'm very honored to be here. I'm excited to be at the Style Project show, and I can't wait to share.
But what are you working on, and what should Ugandans expect from a reigning beauty queen that's supposed to promote the agenda of tourism?
Well, there's a lot to work on, and right now I'm working on my trip to Malaysia. It's a good platform to showcase Uganda, tourism especially, and there's a lot to show, like our food, our culture, dance, and actually clothing, fashion, because we have a lot to offer, a lot of culture and dress code in Uganda.
Miss Tourism World?
Yes, Miss Tourism World, and it will be happening in Malaysia in December.
Oh, wow,
yes.
Good girl.
Well, let's get right into the fashion that thronged the Aspers nominee release party 2018. Well, our favorite fashion designer Shamtara, who's quite had a very eventful year, was present wearing, of course, Shamtara. Well, one thing I know about Shamtara, she is pretty much last minute too when it comes to her personal.
Just like you.
Yes, personally. Like if it's about figuring out what she's gonna wear for herself, she's very last minute. And you know, usually it always turns out to be amazing. You know, she turns out and you're like, how did you pull that off? I mean, I get to see a lot of things she does, and I'm like, I could have thought about that. But she always beats me to it. Now, this was no exception. First and foremost, I love the tartan print on the top. And I love the fact that, you know, she gives it a bit of balance with the plain colored, you know, billowy pants. Another thing I also know about Shamtara, she would stop at nothing to basically turn up looking bit.
I love Shamtara, and to be honest, it's very rare in Uganda to find a fashion designer that tries to look good. This outfit is not so much of my favorite, unfortunately though, but she looks good, and pretty much.
I think Shamtara knows how to dress her body, and body hiding things just bring out her curves.
Body, yeah.
She is not a very curvy woman, but she is a woman that is thick in the right places.
Yeah.
So to me, this look was a yes for me. I just think we didn't have to carry the bag.
Yeah.
Other than that, I love the gothic look, the lip, the
yeah.
bold lip. It commands
I would never
respect.
do that.
Yeah, so to me, this look just matched her complexion, and I hope to see more looks from her and to see her more at events. I'm waiting to see what she'll wear for the Aspers. What do you think about her look? Would you wear it, first of all?
I think it depends on the body type. I think she chose well for her body type. I am not sure if I could wear that.
Why?
Why?
It's
What's
so
wrong with
beautiful,
it? What's wrong
but maybe it's not suited for my body type. Yeah, but then it's a very beautiful piece, and she looks really elegant.
Is there something that you would change about this piece?
Definitely nothing. I think it's nice.
Our very own Fatuma Asha was in attendance in one of her creations. Now, Kikoi is like a signature Ugandan fabric, and much as, you know, it's very thoughtful because it was in line with the theme for the night. Now, this I might have been conflicted about, but I think I love the fact that it's well tailored and it does a lot of things for her body.
I love this look. Asha dressed me for the release party, and I wanted to wear her dress. It was.
I think it would have looked beautiful on you.
It was very well tailored. I know she's smaller than me, so there was no way. I know she would be willing to give it to me to wear it in a heartbeat. But she's a bit smaller than me. But I love this look. I loved it.
I love the look. You know, it's just a fashion designer being a fashion designer. Something simple, something to move around. It's a beautiful dress. It's something I would love to wear.
And the silhouette is very youthful.
Yeah, it looks youthful, and she looks happy. She looks confident. Her boobies are out to play. Sorry, her.
Yes.
So yes. I love the look. What do you think, Miss Tourism?
Yes,
Kikoi?
the Kikoi looks really nice, and I think most of the time people try to make it look like really traditional, but she made it look really cheeky, and the smile and everything, she looks really nice and modern at the same time.
True.
Yeah.
Do you think this is something that is still a tourism attraction from Uganda? Is it something that you would, hold up there as a tourist attraction from Uganda?
Yes, oh yes. I actually saw Miss Pride wearing that, and that was really nice. I think we cannot get enough of our culture. It is what sells us, what makes us really unique. So I think it can still be sold. There's a lot of exposure we can still do about what we can offer. Yeah.
Moving on to Leila Kayondo, and I feel she's basically just trying to be visible by attending all these parties, and basically just trying to so that we do not forget her. Visibility is very important, especially if you've not been active as a creative. This dress I love, but I've seen around, and same goes for the dress I've seen on Katrina. And well, I've seen them in the budget versions,
the real version,
the high-end versions, and sometimes you're conflicted because they almost look they look like you can't tell them apart. So I mean, I do not know what to think. They are lovely dresses, but they're having quite a moment uptown and downtown at the moment.
I have one statement to say. They just got the memo late. They didn't seem prepared, and this is a thing whereby people need to respect people's events. But what do you think?
Yeah, they didn't follow the theme, and when you don't follow a theme to an event, somehow you look lost. Their dresses look beautiful on them. They look very classy. Their makeup is well done. When you see the pose, it shows they're empowered women. But I don't like the fact that they have nothing to do with the theme.
Do we still need imported clothes with all the fashion designers, the local fashion designers that we have?
I don't think there is anything wrong with having something from out, but then I think we should be more engaged with what we have here. I think we should be proud of what we have. Yeah, sometimes just something being made in Uganda, someone is not really interested, but we have a lot of good stuff here.
Well, we have two-time ASFA Award winner Yosha Keys next to the man himself. I love how she's dressed, but the downside to it is she's just off-key.
I love her look. I got a chance to stand next to them while they were taking pictures. Actually, I took a couple of pictures that I haven't received yet. She looked very amazing in the blazer dress, and to me, this was really something that is unique. Yes, we know jacket dresses are so in, but with sequins, I haven't seen that. So I really loved the fact that it was sequins. I don't know where she got it from.
She has a store.
Yeah, she has a store, but I don't know where she shopped because she's a collector. And I love her hair. I love her makeup. I love the shoes. What I don't like is the clutch and the fact that she wasn't on the theme. But other than that, I think whenever she goes out, she looks really nice.
Abrayanz, the theme started with him. He's the awards are him. It's brand. Abrayanz. So I love that he kept it modern and then a little bit of Africanism.
Where is the African here?
Sis, this material is it for a white man? It's not for a white man.
No, it kind of looks like the fabric that the Maasais use.
Yes.
And
No, but that's not the fabric though. That's not the fabric.
He's not a white man.
It's just stripes, you guys.
I think with the lady, that's really something modern. If it's a touch of modern, then that's it. She looks really gorgeous and very confident. You can see the smile and everything. Yes, and with Abrayanz, I think I agree that there is Africanism and modernism.
Yeah.
Yes, that looks like Masai cloth or something like that. And then it being a suit is something really modern. Yeah. Yeah.
Moving on to singer-songwriter and hitmaker Vinka in an outfit made by our very own Tazibon Solomon. Pink. Pink is such a beautiful color for ladies. Vinka killed it. Her makeup was by Shilat Mua, who is one of the best makeup artists we have in Uganda. And Tazibon, I need to know what inspired you to make this outfit for Vinka and why that kind of silhouette?
Well, Vinka is one of my easiest to dress clients. She's very easy to work with. She's very open to ideas, and I was looking at basically doing a two-piece. You know, she loves to show her body off, and I did not want to, you know, get her all covered up. So the best thing to do is to do this boxy crop top, and then pants with a bit of a ruffle, and then since that was like very modern, we're like, now how are we gonna, you know, make this a bit African? So that's where the turban idea came out. Yeah. Let's take a quick break for now. We will be right back.
Hi, my name is Shilat, and I'm a makeup artist. Today we are going to redo a look that was done to Stella Nantumbwe, Ella, Miss Uganda, former Miss Uganda. This look was done to her on her birthday. Today I'm going to be using our model. Her name is Shifra, and we're going to start with the eyebrows. The eyebrows, we always use a brown pencil. Brown pencil, never use black. That is disaster when it comes to makeup if you use a black pencil. So we start with combing the brows. I have a small brush on my brow pencil. You can get it if you can. Yeah, so I'm going to draft just a small sketch of it. She's a bit dark skin, not really, but a bit dark skin. So I'll use a shade of concealer that is almost close to my color. So I'll dip it in the concealer and then I'll start highlighting the brows. So you don't have to press the brown pencil too much. The concealer will make it bold. So I'm also going to highlight the upper part to give it a full shape. There's people who cut eyebrows before they draw them, but I like to cut eyebrows after I have drawn them, so I don't have to cut off people's excess brows. So you see these extra hairs that are down under the concealer, all those will be shaved out. We'll shave them out. So after we are done highlighting the brows, normally what we are going to do, I use a particular brown gel. Shifra's eyebrows are a bit filled, so you don't have to fill in so much. So I'll just use this gel and just fill in a few, maybe at the ends where I'll use this brown gel to fill the eyebrow just a little bit, not to turn it black or anything. At the edges, fill at the edges, even in the middle part, depending on how thick your eyebrows are. Then when it comes here to the front, you just maybe hold the back of your pencil, and smudge. It's very important for the front of the eyebrow not to look thick. So you just smudge what you've already applied and smudge it towards the front, so it can look very faint. I know so many of you ask yourself how people do it, but it's just a matter of smudging what you've already put into the eyebrows towards the front, so you don't have to feel it. You don't have to feel the front bit. It looks more professional then. So after that, I'm going to wipe off the concealer. This takes a little bit of time. It's not easy to rub them off completely by yourself. Sometimes the concealer can be, some concealers go into the skin real quick. So what you can do, I used a lighter concealer, so I'm going to get a darker concealer to neutralize this one. This is MAC NW50. It's actually her skin color, her exact skin color. So I'm going to use it to neutralize what I put earlier. And when you're using it on the lower part of the brows, you don't put it exactly close to the one you put earlier. You just put it slightly below it. So I'm going to use my fingers because fingers will help blend. They blend best. So it's very, very okay to use fingers. Yes, I think we are done with our eyebrows. Very natural looking, very natural looking. You can see the difference between this eyebrow and this one. So we're going to do the eyeshadow, and when you're doing eyeshadow, we're going to start with a primer, and this is an NYX primer. The primer helps to make the colors more bold. Like if you're going to use a blue, an orange, you'll just have to use just a little bit. You don't have to use a lot of it. So here I go. This eyeshadow primer, you don't need a lot of it. I'm going to smudge it with my hands. That is the eyeshadow primer. it's very, very important for eyeshadow not to go beyond the crease. So anything above the crease should just help maybe complement what you're going to put on the lid. We have the lid, then we have the crease. So eyeshadow should only, visible eyeshadow should be put only on the lid. So with Ella's look, it was a pink eyeshadow that was on the lid. Then she used a deeper pink. I'm going to put this pink, take it to the end. I'm going to use a little bit of a purple at the extreme ends to make it look a little smoky. Okay, yes, we have this. I'm deepening the crease, trying to put a small purple so it's darker. So after we've worked on our crease, we're going to cut the crease. This is the most important issue. We're going to cut the crease. The crease is cut. You're going to use your concealer. Any concealer. The concealer you choose depends on the color you're going to use. If you're going to put a dark color, you can use a dark concealer. If you're going to use a light color, you can use a light one. So since it's pink, pink is a bit sensitive, so I'm going to use a lighter concealer. For Ella's look, it was not blended, so we're just going to keep it the way it is. We are cutting the crease, yes, there. If you don't have eyeshadow primer, you can use a concealer, because the concealer also helps hold on to the eyeshadow, and it helps also for it to pop. It holds it for longer, and also it helps it show. Like, it will be more bolder than before. That is the rule of the concealer. So each time you use concealer, you have to set the concealer. Are we there yet? No. So I'm going to set the concealer with setting powder. This is Sacha Buttercup. I'm going to use it to set this concealer. Every time you use concealer, you have to set it. This is a NYX fixing spray. It also helps hold the eyeshadow into one place. I'm going to spray my brush with it. And then we're going to apply the eyeshadow onto the lid. It was a pink eyeshadow. I'm going to deepen the corners to make it look a little smoky. That's why I didn't put the concealer all the way down. So I'm just going to put a little bit of my purple here. I used a bit of deeper colors so everyone can see what's happening. When it comes to eyeliner, there's people who have small eyes. When you normally put anything dark on the eyes, they tend to look smaller in size. So you be very careful when you're doing eyeliner. The thinner, the better. You always start just with small strokes. Go slowly. Normally when you're doing the wing, it's going to come from the corner of the eye here towards the eyebrows, towards the corner of the brow. Look up. Okay, so I'm just going to do this towards the corner of the brow. Look down. Then I'm going to connect this towards the line. Towards the line I've been drawing before. Should be simple. Yes, that's it. Open, let's see. I'm just going to just draft a little bit of this. This looks scary, but it's easier than it looks. There's eyeshadow that always pours on the lower part of the eye, so I'm going to use an oil. Look up. You can use lotion or oil or anything. So I'm just going to wipe it off with this white. Look up. So now we're going to start with the skin. Let's do this. Shifa has a big forehead. Her forehead is not very small, so we're just going to highlight just part of it. I'm not going to put the highlight up to up because that will make her forehead look bigger. So we're just going to highlight just a little part of it. I think you can totally go with this kind to a party, this kind of makeup to a party. It's light, not as heavy at the same time. Well, I'm still blending. Let's see if there's anywhere else I need to blend. I think that's it. So when you're baking, you put a little more product to leave it on, to enter the pores, to absorb everything. inside. If you have very oily skin, baking is good for you. If you have dry skin, you might as well leave it out. So I'm going to leave the baking powder on while we contour the face. We're going to contour. So when you're contouring, you normally use something darker than you. 2 shades darker. When you're contouring, you get it from the ears towards the mouth, but it should stop at the corner of this brow. After that, I'm going to contour the nose. This is how you contour the nose. We finished highlighting it with powder and everything else. So now I'm going to contour it. When you're contouring the nose, the contour needs to start from the eyebrow. From the eyebrow. Are you seeing this? From the eyebrow. So it's like one piece coming from here into the nose. This should be, I'm going to smudge it with my hands. Blend it with my hands. Are you seeing? So the nose looks like it's coming from up here. This is how you separate the length of the nose from the tip. You draw a small circle around the tip so they can all look outwards, up, outwards, up, outwards. This should come from up here, up here. So I'm going to also, this is me blending. Yes, let's see. So we'll highlight this later when we're finishing. Okay, that done. So I'm going to stop baking now. Look up. We're going to remove this baking powder. So I'm going to highlight the corners here. This helps open the eyes. It helps the eyes appear more open. Look down. I'm going to cut her crease with something a little, should I say, brighter. I don't know if I could. It's actually an eyeliner. I'm just going to run it in the crease. It's a glitter eyeliner. It's going to come from highlighting the corners down here to upwards. Yes. So next, we're going to line the lips. When you're lining lips, it's very, very important that the liner is well sharpened so you don't miss any part of it. So smile as it. So we're going to rub this lipstick. I'm going to finish it off with this NYX gloss. It's very, very bright. You need to have some energy to smudge it, smudge it. I put this lash glue about 15 minutes ago because it takes really, really long to dry. So I gave it about 15 minutes to dry. Now I'm going to apply it. Then you make sure you put it very close to the eyelid, to the lash line itself. Sorry, I don't have tweezers, so I'm just going to use my hands. Squeeze them to the natural lashes. Normally you spray before you put mascara because the mascara this spray can easily wipe it off and maybe it will cause a mess of the makeup. So when you're done spraying and everything and the spray is dry very well, so I'll apply mascara to her lower lashes. Look up. To her lower lashes. Look up, look up, 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 up. We're going to comb these babies. So we are done with the look that's close to Ella's birthday look, but with a small twist. Yes, this is our model for today, Shifra. You can see the eyeshadow, I just switched it up a bit and put a little glitter eyeliner in her crease. So you can go with this to a party, if you're the birthday girl, to a baby shower. If you're going to a wedding, this look is very, very safe, depending on what you really like. You can turn it down a bit, but I think this is it. My name is Shilat and I'm at Garden City.